Hey Aries, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for September 1st through the 3rd. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Aries, let's get into it here. We're using the Millennial Tarot for anybody who is interested in the deck. Let's go ahead and get on into it here, Aries. If anyone's interested in personals, the details are down below in the description box. They are open, so everything's down there. If you're interested, let's see what we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for September 1st through the 3rd. What's going on here? Somebody here could be a DJ, be into music. Someone might be working on paying off student loans. Oh, wow. Yeah, Aries. Let's see what else we've got here. High Priestess as the overall energy. The festival goer. Yeah, you've got the festival goer. You've got the house DJ energy here. I feel like somebody's really into music, Aries. Whether it's you or somebody that you're connected with, like that could be a clue for some of you as to who might come up in the reading. So yeah, let's get into it here, Aries, because you're starting off with the Page of Vibes. That's the Page of Wands energy, and then you got the Hermit underneath it, which is Virgo energy. It's called Off the Grid in this deck. So yeah, I do wonder for some of you, there's a person reaching out to you, more specifically a Virgo or a fire sign. They may feel like you've been kind of hidden with the High Priestess being your overall, you know. They may feel like you've kind of been in the background, or you've taken a back seat here in a situation, like maybe you're no longer on socials. You know, it's kind of giving me that kind of energy here where someone's wondering about you and they're finding a way to talk to you, finding a way to message you here. It does feel like a conversation could get heated as well, though. I feel like you've had a lot of time to think. You've had a lot of time to reflect, and you know how you feel here in this situation, and someone's not changing your mind. You do have the Nine of Feels, which is the Nine of Cups. It says blessed, hashtag blessed. And then you have underneath it the Five of Vibes, frenemies, which is the Five of Wands, chaos, conflict, competition, strife. Aries, what's going on in the first 3 days of September? It looks like a blessing comes in, but it seems like there's someone around you who's like, are you sure? Are you sure that's a blessing? Are you sure you want that blessing? You know, it's kind of giving me a weird vibe here, if I'm being honest. But you have the Death card showing up here. Some of you, that could be the case here. This card says student loans. Some of you could be paying something off, or you could be making an investment that's allowing you to pay something off. And a person's like, but is that smart? Wouldn't you rather spend that? No, just stop, right? It's giving me that energy where somebody is like reaching to dissect a decision that you have made for yourself. It's rubbing me the wrong way, but the Death card, it is, you know, overall, I know it says student loans on it, but which it's because it's a Scorpio card. Scorpio rules the 8th house, other people's money, right? And when it comes to this energy being present here, though, with the Death card, it's also just endings. It's transformation, you know, death and rebirth, right? Endings and new beginnings. And underneath that, you have Bitcoin. You have the Wheel of Fortune card. It says Bitcoin investment. Some of you, yeah, maybe that could be the case here, Aries. But, you know, honestly, this just feels like a big shift for you. It feels like you go from some sort of conflict to a breakthrough in the first 3 days of September. But let's look and see what we got here for you. What else do we have for Aries, September 1st through the 3rd? Yeah, it seems like there's a breakthrough here with this fire sign, or this Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces. What else do we have here for Aries, September 1st through the 3rd? We have some cards wanting to come out here, reverse positions. We have Fam in the reverse position, 10 of Cups. 10 of Feels, right? Like, that's basically happiness. It's not just like a family card, but that's just what it's labeled as in the deck. We have Van Life in the reverse position, but it's really, you know, it's the Chariot in its reverse position. Someone unable to move on, which we already discovered that, right? Ooh, wow. Some of you, maybe there was a failed engagement here, like an engagement that never got off the ground. So some of you could have been engaged to this person in the past. So that could have been the case here, but 2 of Cups in the reverse position, obviously, Aries, there's been a falling out, and this person is like, where did you go? Where did you go? You know, yeah, that seems to be the person who is returning here in the first 3 days of September. Somebody's like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, or I haven't seen anything about you in a while. You've not posted anything, or you've not contacted me. You didn't tell me happy birthday. Like, it's giving me that kind of energy here. Let's see what else we've got. But someone feels the disconnect between the two of you, and they feel you getting over this. They're really not fond of that idea, Aries. Knight of Swag, Knight of Pentacles, celebrity stylist. Some of you could be a makeup artist, or you could be, you know, trying to get into that like type of line of work here. But, you know, and maybe that's what you're feeling blessed with. Maybe you're feeling blessed with talent, blessed with ideas, gifts, skills, abilities. And there's a person here who could be a little bit competitive with you, that 5 of vibes underneath it. But it could also just be that a person's wanting to be a part of your blessings. 10 of Thoughts is showing up. 10 of Swords. It says can't even. Somebody feels like they can't even get a single crumb of blessing. You know, this seems to be like a pessimist around you, Aries, I gotta say. You know, you get something nice and they literally say, must be nice. You know the kind. You know the kind, right? So, yeah, I feel like that's the energy that you're, I don't even want to say working with here. It just feels like that's someone who's around you in your space. Let's see what else we've got here for you, Aries. Because it feels like there's a shift here for you. At 4 of Feels, binge watching. Maybe there's something new coming out between the 1st and the 3rd, and you're like, oh, let me watch that. You know, that could be the case here. Or maybe it's already come out and you're just getting a chance to watch it between the 1st and the 3rd. Why is it even coming through? I don't know. But, you know, when it comes to this energy here, 4 of Cups can also represent kind of being in a little bit of a rut, you know. And I think that that could be like what this person is in, what they're going through at this time. And that could be part of their reaction. But that's not your problem, right? That's not your problem. You've been in ruts before too, and you don't project it onto other people. So I feel like that's the energy that you're bringing to this situation. Some of you, this could end a friendship, or I'm just going to put it out there. Somebody is just really way too far in this rut, and they're not really in a space where they care about what they're saying to others. And maybe you've tried to be mindful of that. Maybe you've tried to show compassion and whatnot, but it's been, you know, I feel like this has been happening. It's like almost like a repeat situation here for some of you. What's going on over here? What's going on over here in this Death card in the Wheel of Fortune for Aries? Well, a lot of you, a thought, something that you wanted, like something that was just a thought becomes a reality here. So that shifts very quickly. A lot of you have been maybe having trouble with, like, maybe it's paying off student loans. Maybe it's putting an end to some sort of karmic debt or karmic cycle with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune showing up right in alignment with one another. But then you have the Queen of Thoughts, which is Queen of Swords. It says independent woman. Whether you're a woman or not, it doesn't matter. You're in a receptive energy. After, you know, you put in some sort of work, basically you've done the work on a solo level, and now the universe is meeting you in the middle. And when it comes to the Queen of Swag, that's Queen of Pentacles. It says who run the world. And, you know, honestly, when it comes to this energy here, the Pentacles are the physical, right? The Swords are the thoughts. And so I do feel like something that was just once a thought and you thought that's where it was going to die, Death card, it's actually coming into reality, expanding into reality with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you, I feel like it could have to do with a move here, Aries. 6 of Swag. Some of you could be a free giveaway coming up, something that you might end up like winning something in between the 1st and the 3rd. But yeah, this is crazy, Aries. This is crazy. Yeah, but I do feel like, you know, a conflict is, you know, quickly shifting here for you between the 1st and the 3rd. I feel like it's shifting into some sort of breakthrough, some sort of resolution for you. And maybe it has to do with certain limiting thoughts that you've taken on. Like you've taken on certain habits of thinking as your own. And it's probably from people like the frenemy energy, right? But now you've taken some space from that energy. And I feel like things are actually starting to unfold for you. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Some of you could have a Libra coming your way. Or, excuse me, a Capricorn between the 1st and the 3rd. I feel like this could be somebody who wants to grow and expand with you. Like they genuinely want growth and expansion, and they've been looking for that for quite some time, and they see that it could be a possibility with you. So I feel like this person could be reaching out. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Aries. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Don't forget that I do have personals open if you're interested. Details are down below, okay? What else? You could also check out your other signs. I'm reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So, yeah, feel free to watch out for your other signs if you'd like. But if this is where we part, Aries, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care.